Rust came out in 2013, years before the survival genre would become oversaturated with all kinds of knockoffs, trying to recreate its magic trapped in a bottle. To help navigate the wide variety of Rust copycats and Rust inspirations, we here at Game Rant put together this list of survival games to play if you enjoy Rust. Let's start things off with Sons of the Forest, the long-awaited follow-up to the acclaimed survival horror game just called The Forest, which lets players loose on a deserted island with the simple goal of surviving whatever may lurk out in the forest. While still in early access, reception to the sequel has been mostly positive, with fans loving the improved mechanics and satisfying survival gameplay loop. Next up is Ark Survival Evolved, which follows the same core concept as Rust, with players joining a server and starting with nothing, slowly building up their inventories and houses over time. But there's one core difference. There's dinosaurs. And as such, part of your survival necessitates you as a member of the human race to evolve alongside them. And then there's Escape from Tarkov. A bit of a departure for those who enjoy strictly survival PvP, but open world and realism fans will not be disappointed. Players enter the map to collect loot and improve their character and exfil with the goodies, at the risk of dying while on mission and losing it all. With several different maps and a good mix of PvE and PvE survival, there's tons of ways to play. Conan Exiles is a multiplayer-focused survival game set in the Conan the Barbarian universe. Given how savage and unforgiving this franchise's world can be, it's the perfect backdrop for tons of Rust-like elements, compelling players to gather resources and craft defenses to deal with the many threats that this place is home to. Grounded is maybe the most unique premise on this list. Players are shrunken down to the size of an ant and forced to survive in a backyard where regular household pests become massive bosses to overcome. Let's move on down now to State of Decay 2, an open-world co-op survival game with base building elements that can be pretty addicting as you try to form an HQ that can stand up to both alive and dead foes alike. Keeping with the zombies theme, Project Zomboid is a similar but vastly different experience. It's a deceptively deep survival game, wrapped in an isometric RPG-like art style. Although it's released over 10 years ago and was followed by a troubled development history, it's great to see so many people, even to this day, discovering the game and praising its unique take on the genre. Raft is another similar but different one. It has all the same bones as Rust, except now it's all centered around a single raft that you and your party must survive on and build upon. Players explore the sea, constructing their houseboat and collecting loot, while always making sure to keep an eye out for pesky sharks. And that's it for our list. Thank you so much for watching, and go to GameRant.com for more like this.